Harihi Om, my dear holy souls, this is Mata Anantananda, Sri Sadguru Shivaram Avadhuta Ashramam, Kamvaram village, Kurnool district, Andhra Pradesh state. Under the caption of Wonderful Indian Folk Stories, we are enjoying the adventurous stories of Bhatti and Vikramaditya, the historical personalities of ancient India. In that series of videos, this is the 38th one. In this, the story of Vamshamarga, second part we are going to enjoy. Bhetal's question and Vikramaditya's answer also. Main incidents in this story are the king Vamshamarga had gone to see Divine Lady along with Minister Suman. She had introduced herself to him. He had saved her from a demon. They got married. Minister Suman committed suicide by hanging himself. The outcoming skills from this story are beyond our imagination. This story mesmerizes us with wonderful twist. This story warns us that the hunger leads us to do any sin, so that we must be alert. But the answer of Vikramaditya to Bhetal's question is up to our imagination. Okay, let us enter into the story. Like that, all the stories are told by Madana Abhishekavalli, the second idol on the golden throne, to Bhoja Maharaja. We must remember this. And under that, in that current of stories, now we are enjoying the Bhetala's series of stories. And Bhetal's continuing like that. Then Vamshamarga, the king of Varnavatam, he asked the minister Suman, let's go to that island. I want to see that island and I want to devote their goddess Durga Mata. And especially I want to see that divine lady whomever you have seen in past. Then Suman, the minister Suman, and along with some other crew, they started to travel on the sea on a boat, on a ship. Then within a few days they reached the island, and Suman had guided them, and they stepped down the island. The king felt very happy because really the island was very beautiful, with beautiful nature, weather, and he enjoyed like anything by watching its beauty. Colorful flowers and most sweet smells and beautiful birds with colorful birds and singing sweetly, and wonderful animals. And by watching all that nature, they reached the temple. There they had served devotion and puja prayers like that to goddess Durga Mata. And then they stepped into the surrounding garden. And King Margasimha had a suspect whether she was there or not, but she was there. Still she was enjoying music on the instrument Veena. Then King felt happy and had gone near to her, and at the moment she had also seen him, and she felt very love at the first sight on him. At that time he also felt very fascination on her, and he wanted to marry her. Then he called on a servant maid of that girl, the divine lady, and said that I am the king of Varanavata. My name is Vamshamarga. I want to marry your mistress. Convey this message to her. Then the servant maid had told the information to her. Then that divine girl came to Vamshamarga and put namaskar. And he said, O king, who are you? Then Vamshamarga introduced himself once again, and he asked, I want to know about you. Then that girl divine girl. She said, my name is Priyavadana. Um, I'm also, I want to marry you. No problem. But I have a condition because you have to wait up to Ashtami Tithi. I have to perform Durga Mata's devotion like that. I have that term. So I had to fulfill it. Please wait up to that time. Vamshamarga accepted it. And just a few days, 4 or 5 days had happened. The Tithi Ashtami, the 8th day of by week, came fortnight like that. And then early in the morning, that girl, Priyavadana, woke up and had taken bath in the Pushkarini and performed puja, devotion prayers in the goddess Durga Mata's temple. And she was walking into the forest. The king felt very wonder about it. Then he thought, we should not trust the women words. What will happen? Let me watch secretly. Let me follow her. By thinking like that, he had taken his sword and other weapons, and at a certain distance, he was following Priyavadana. Then she had walked into the deep forest, and there was a pond. It was very beautiful with swans and other water birds, and with lotus um, and other colorful flowers, creepers, and trees surrounded to that surrounding in that surrounded the pond. Then the king hidden behind a tree and watching the sea. Priyavadana had taken bath in that pond, and she was praying to God's son. At that moment, very wonder was happened. A great demon, a huge with huge body, came there, and within a second, had swallowed that girl, Priyavadana. The king Margasimha felt frightened first and angered like anything. Then immediately he jumped onto the shoulder of the demon and he cut off his head. And then he jumped onto the floor and he torn off the stomach of the demon. From that stomach of demon, uh, King Margasimha had helped to come out Priyavadana from that. And again, Priyavadana had taken the bath in the pond and completed her devotion towards Parvati Mata, goddess. Then after that, she narrated her story. My dear king, I was the divine girl. I was the daughter of Mruganka, who was a very great scholar in the assembly or in the court of Devendra. He had no children for a long time, and I'm the first daughter for him, of the only daughter also. After myself, he had 100 sons, but he had very love and affection on me. Without my company, he never taken his lunch or dinner like that food. One day he was waiting for me to have food. By that time, I was in the prayer of goddess Parvati Mata. I was performing a tradition. According to it, I had to do a devotion for 8 Ashtami days, the 8th day of the fortnight. And it was on the 7th one. I was merged in the, mingled myself in the devotion and I was enjoying the prayer. Then I didn't notice the time, so that it was so late. By that time I returned to my home. My father was waiting for me and with hunger and more angry, he cursed me. Oh devil, you made me to wait for a long time. I felt very bad about it. The demon will come to you and swallow you for every Ashtami, and he delivered you after for some time. This is curse to me, to you. He said like that. I felt very fear and with frightfulness and with very grievance. I fallen down on his feet and prayed for him for mercy. And I said, "Oh Father, you are very. I am your loving daughter. By God's grace, I was forgotten that time while praying Goddess Durga Mata, Parvati Mata. Please forgive me." I prayed like that. By watching my grievance and sorrowfulness, my father felt very sad, and his devil of that anger had left him. Then he realized the position. Then he also cried like anything. And later he had given the ending of curse for me. He asked me to go to earth. By the way, I came here. He said that every Ashtami day, the demon will come, and he delivered me after some time. He'll deliver like that, and I was suffering like anything since long time. And he said that a king of human will come, and he will help you to. He will kill the demon. After that, you can come to the heaven like that. But I want to marry you, so I'll be with you for long time, and later we'll go to heaven. She said like that, and King Margasimha felt very happy, and they got married there. And after taking the devotion prayers in the temple of Goddess Durga Mata, within few days they returned back to Varanavata. And people wonder about this. And the king went into the palace along with Priyavadana, and he introduced the second wife to the first one, to Chandravadana. And they were happy, and they were living it happily. But the next day, the minister, Suman, hanged himself and died. By concluding the story like this, Baitala asked Vikramaditya, you great emperor, let me have the answer. Why the minister Suman had suicided? Let me know the answer. Being known, if you didn't give reply, your head will break into 1,000 pieces. If you give reply, the silent will be break, so that I won't subjugate to you. You know the condition. But give the answer. Vikramaditya, with a beautiful smile on his face, he said, Bhetala, yes, I know the condition. Now, let me give the answer. The king Suman, the minister Suman hanged himself and died. He committed suicide because already he got the blame from the public. Just supporting like that, people may think, because he is the reason about the second marriage of the king, Margasimha. The first one is human lady, and the second one is divine lady with beautiful art skills also, so that the king, he won't come into to look after the administration of the kingdom. So people will again blame Suman. Just had gone to wander on the country, but he had a plan in his mind. That's why he got arranged the marriage of the king Margasimha with another beautiful divine lady. He was this minister was selfish. People may blame like that by suspecting it, and by imagining that blame. Suman had suicided himself. This is the reason, nothing else. With that answer, again Bhetala had disappeared from the shoulder of Vikramaditya and reached the fire tree of the forest. Again, without any boredom, Vikramaditya reached there, and again he brought down the corpus and kept it on the shoulder, and again he started towards the Brihadaranya. What will be the next story of Bhetala? Let us enjoy in the coming up video. Harihi Om. Thank you for watching.